Good morning, everyone. Money Tuesday now. We've been telling you about the $150 tax rebate from the state of Alabama. Well, have you gotten yours yet? Have you spent it yet? Stuart Welch with the Welch Group joins us this morning with a look at what you can do if you haven't gotten it and some tips to maybe make the most of it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
But let's talk first, if you haven't gotten it yet, what you need to be doing perhaps.
Well, I think they started going out December the 1st.
Correct.
So a lot of people have gotten. I know you said you had gotten yours. I have not gotten mine.
Okay.
We're looking for it. I think, first of all, it's either coming by mail or direct deposit. So if it's coming by mail, you need to be looking for it. You know, there's a lot of mailbox theft, so you want to kind of pay attention. If you don't get it by, I'd say, the end of next week, you need to start tracking it down.
How do you do that?
I think you'd go to the Alabama Department of Revenue and start tracking it down. So, Wallet Hub did a research, and they indicated that a fourth of Americans still have credit card debt from last Christmas.
Oh, wow.
And half of the people report that they don't expect to pay off their credit cards on time in January.
Now, we know a lot of people use credit cards. I've used them myself. But when you get to a point, if you're not paying them off, with the way interest rates have gone up, that's when it becomes a big problem.
It is a big problem, particularly if you've had credit card debt lingering for a year. So people ask, what do I do with this money? And of course, the best thing I think people can do is to pay off credit card debt, because your interest rates are going to be 18 to 21%, maybe even higher than that. So, but there's a lot of things you could do. If you invested it, it's kind of amazing. $300 in 30 years would be $3,000. And so there's a lot of things you could do. You could give it away at charity. You get maybe an $80 tax refund for that. So a lot of things you could do.
You know, you were talking about, we were in the green room, and you said, you know, for some people, if you're married, $300, that can be a lot of money to make a difference in something that you've been trying to pay off or take care of.
It can, and you know, it's found money. And so it's with everything getting more expensive, you go to the grocery store, everything's more expensive. It's kind of welcome to be there.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of money, but it is some money. And the way you do little things is the way often you do big things. So if you do this really responsibly, maybe you start to put you on a track of doing bigger things responsibly.
I like that idea, make yourself more responsible. The last thing you said was maybe go ahead and just use it for cash for Christmas, and then you're not creating debt for yourself.
So instead of using a credit card, you could use this so you're not creating the debt. What you really don't want to do, ideally, is end up in January or February with credit card debt that's been rolled over from Christmas. So be willing to, we want to be generous, but we want to make sure we don't get ourselves in a financial bind.
All right, got to look out for ourselves, right? All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Welch with the Welch Group and the mayor of Mountain Brook. We were going to talk about quickly things okay in Mountain Brook. I know you got a lot of damage.
Yeah, we do. We had 70 trees down. Our crews have been working really hard, 20 hours straight. We cleared up all the trees that aren't tangled with power lines, and we should get those fixed today.
All right, appreciate that update there. All right, coming up,